Caitlyn Clark is unaccustomed to experiencing defeat in basketball competitions. In her time at Iowa, she achieved a winning rate of 78.4%, with only 30 losses over 4 seasons with the Hawkeyes. As the top pick in the WNBA draft, she significantly contributed to boosting the Indiana Fever's performance by 7 games in her debut season in 2024, guiding the team to the playoffs and achieving its first season without a losing record since 2016. She demonstrates a highly competitive nature outside of the basketball court, excelling as a relentless winner in activities such as golf, baseball, and bowling against her teammates from the Fever team. While it was unexpected for her, she experienced defeat in a shooting contest against a retired 44-year-old NFL player, Eli Manning, during a game of Pop-A-Shot basketball. Clark appeared as a guest on The Eli Manning Show, a recent episode that premiered on Thursday via the New York Giants' official YouTube platform. During the NFL WNBA crossover, the 2-time Super Bowl champion asked Clark challenging questions while they engaged in games of golf and basketball together. Manning emerged victorious with a 76-51 win in their Pop-A-Shot competition, marking the first occasion in which he has defeated a guest in a game on the program. Clark acknowledged in advance her lack of skill in the arcade basketball game. However, upon discovering that she was Manning's initial victory, she expressed her disappointment with a sense of honor, gritting her teeth as she made the statement. Clark has been actively engaged during the WNBA offseason. She attended 2 basketball games in Indiana on Wednesday night. Her evening began at Butler's Hinkle Fieldhouse, where her partner, Connor McCaffrey, serves as a coach. Subsequently, she proceeded to Gainbridge Fieldhouse to spectate Iowa's participation in the Big Ten Women's Basketball Tournament. Clark will have another opportunity to secure a victory in a competitive basketball match in just under 2 months, as the Fever commence their WNBA preseason. The team is set to go up against the Washington Mystics on May 3rd, followed by a special exhibition game against Clark's alma mater at Carver Hawkeye Arena on May 4th. Caitlyn Clark, a prominent player of the Indiana Fever team, made the decision to decline an invitation to showcase her skills in the National Basketball Association. Despite being a rising star in the Women's National Basketball Association, WNBA, she opted out of taking part in the NBA's three-point shooting competition amid the All-Star festivities. Inquiries have arisen within the NBA regarding the definitive favorite of the association following the All-Star break. According to Minnesota Timberwolves star Anthony Edwards, the honor should be bestowed upon San Antonio Spurs center Victor Wembanyama. Meanwhile, Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics believes he has the potential to become the prominent figure in the league. Rashad McCants, who was selected as the number 14 pick in the 2005 draft by the Minnesota Timberwolves, contended that Clark epitomizes the NBA through her adept management of criticism. McCants made a bold statement on social media, asserting that Caitlyn Clark is the face of the NBA. He praised her ability to handle criticism admirably, comparing her favorably to even the greatest players of all time. In his eyes, Caitlyn Clark is truly the greatest of all time. McCants revised his stance upon observing the relocation of games by the Chicago Sky and Fever to the United Center in 2025, as well as noting the rapid sale of tickets for a preseason exhibition match between the Fever and the Brazilian national team, which sold out in just 40 minutes. As previously mentioned, she's the face of the NBA, as evidenced by the rapid sellout of tickets for a preseason event. Despite facing criticism from peers, alumni, strangers, and even politicians, she courageously accepted the challenge and emerged victorious. She is truly the greatest of all time. Clark is undeniably the notable figure in the WNBA, propelling the sport to unprecedented levels. Conversely, the NBA continues to strive for a standout player capable of captivating the upcoming generation of fans, especially with the impending conclusion of LeBron James's career. The association possesses a sense of equality that adds excitement to the playoffs. However, there is no player in the NBA currently attracting attention like Clark. Although she may not be the primary representation of the NBA, she is viewed as the prominent figure of basketball for a certain segment of new fans. The release of the 2024 Prism WNBA, set by Panini in February, has set new records, with prices reaching unprecedented levels, and Clark's cards being at the forefront of this surge. Clark, an exceptional newcomer for the Indiana Fever and the first overall selection in the 2024 WNBA draft, has garnered interest from collectors on a global scale. Her trading cards have surpassed the collective sales figures of the following 9 athletes on the ranking, showcasing her significant standing in the market. At present, Clark's collectible cards have accumulated sales exceeding 2,100 copies, representing a substantial lead over second-ranked Cameron Brink and third-ranked Angel Reese. Thank you for viewing. Even though Reese has achieved significant success in the market, such as selling her gold vinyl 1/1 card for $100,000, Clark's worth still exceeds hers. In December, an auction saw the sale of her unprecedented Panini Select WNBA gold vinyl autograph rookie card for a remarkable sum of $234,850, establishing a new standard in the realm of women's sports memorabilia. The significant increase in value of Clark's cards far exceeds that of Reese's cards. While Reese's rookie card has garnered some interest, Clark's consistent success in the trading card market remains evident. In addition to her success in the trading card market, Clark's popularity is further demonstrated through her sponsorships. She has secured multi-million-dollar sponsorship agreements with leading companies such as Nike, Gatorade, and various other prominent brands. Additionally, her jersey sales have exceeded those of entire NFL teams. Indeed, Clark's sales of Fever jerseys in a single day exceeded the annual sales of Dallas Cowboys jerseys. The undeniable impact of Caitlyn Clark's presence in the trading card industry is becoming more pronounced as the WNBA expands. Her trading cards are consistently breaking records, and her market worth is rapidly increasing, emphasizing her significant influence beyond just being a player in the league. It is evident that she is playing a transformative role in the realm of women's sports memorabilia. While Angel Reese and others are also achieving notable successes, the focus remains predominantly on Clark, who is positioned to pave the way for the foreseeable future. Caitlyn Clark, known for her precision on the basketball court, demonstrated a contrasting lack of skill in mini-golf. In a recent episode of The Eli Manning Show, Clark engaged in a lighthearted challenge that required her to either make the shot and evade the question, or miss it and respond truthfully. Though she missed a few shots, she did not hesitate to implicate some of her teammates during the game. The initial inquiry arose following Clark's failure to sink a putt. Among the members of the Indiana Fever basketball team, who is deemed the least probable to cover the expenses during a team dinner, Clark promptly identified Lexi Hull as his teammate. Lexi Hull is probably the least probable candidate, as stated, much to the amusement of the audience. Even with an impressive contract worth $270,500 for 3 years and a growing reputation as one of the most promising players for the Fever, the 6'1" guard seems hesitant to take on this responsibility. Clark still had more excitement in store. Afterward, Manning inquired about her preference for a WNBA athlete to participate in a dunk tank at a fairground. To be frank, I have decided to choose my post duo for this upcoming project, specifically Aaliyah Boston. The pair, recognized for their strong rapport on the basketball court, were not exempt from engaging in a friendly competition. Clark chuckled, acknowledging the ongoing negative remarks directed towards him by the individual. He viewed this situation as an opportunity to reciprocate in a lighthearted and competitive manner. Clark, Boston, and Hull evidently have a strong connection that extends beyond their mutual involvement in basketball. The cohesion within their team has elevated the Indiana Fever's status as a competitive force, and their close relationship outside of the game is equally robust. Through Clark's frank participation in the Eli Manning show segment, viewers were given an intimate glimpse into the amiable dynamics of the tightly knit Fever team.